Hi guys, welcome to my house. My name is Lucas. I live here in Vicenza and I am a chef. I teach cooking classes here. And today I'm gonna show you guys a little bit out of the city. Now today is the 17 or 18, Mattia? Which day is today? I don't even know which day it is anymore. Today is the 19, okay, 19 of April. So we are in the middle of the coronavirus lockdown, but now we can go for a walk for this week, from this week, so I'm gonna bring you guys for a walk. So this is I'm gonna just show you guys quick here my home. So this is my home here, okay, in Vicenza, where I do the cooking classes, and that's my business name, Cooking with Lucas. So all the cooking classes we do here, right here, but maybe we're not gonna be doing this anymore because of the virus and because we already had plans to leave. So maybe we're gonna just go to Venice and go sailing. This house is very, very old. I'm gonna show you guys from outside. This is a part of the Vicenza castle, and this used to be the kids' bedroom. So there's like really, really old house. So let me get here my protective gear to leave, okay? Because we need to put the mask and gloves, but I don't not gonna put the gloves today. I'm gonna put them on. So that's me there trying to put the mask with one hand. Okay, oops. Okay, got it. And let me bring you guys out. See if I put it right. Yes, put it correctly. Yes. Look at that. Prepare to leave. No, so let me just put my shoes on. Put my old shoes that I really like. It's a little bit old, but it's my favorite. I have the keys, I have everything. And that's, I forgot to show you guys, so that's my boyfriend there. That's Mattia. And that's my dog, Seppi. Say hi, Seppi. Okay, so let's go now for the walk. So, ciao Mattia, ci vediamo. So I'm gonna show you guys, so this is my building. The entrance, so that's there's a bookstore behind, so it's old. And you're gonna go down the stairs. Going down here, we have this part here. This is the garden of my home. It's a little bit messy now, but that's the little gnome that I really like. This is my window here. I have some grape leaves that are growing all the way up there. Some plants going on, olives, olive tree, roses. There is a lemon tree down there. There's a lot of plants here. So we have here some sage, some mint. Okay, so that's me. Close here, and let's go down. So we've been locked down for a long time now. It's nice to be able to go out now, because I'm tired of being locked in a house. So here's the courtyard of the house. This is the door to entrance. That's the tower of the old castle. And let's go to the park. I'm gonna show you guys the park next to us here. So this is the gate from the city, from the old town, okay? From the old town. This used to be full of soldiers, and there was like a big door here, actually two big doors here. Let me see if I can still show you guys here something cool. So this is like the door stopped, You see, here used to be the gate. Look at that. So it was a big gate. And now, of course, we don't have that anymore. We don't need this anymore. This is from the medieval times, The medieval times, they built a lot of walls around Italy. The Romans, they built roads, to connect everywhere. And then on the medieval times, they just closed everything. It's not good. So this is the back side, guys, of where I live. This is springtime here, so you have some flowers. So look, it's a very nice garden. Very nice, very, very nice. Now let's go back to the town. So here, guys, there, is a train station, and this is the supermarket where I usually go shop. Okay, now let's go back to the downtown area, because when you leave the gate, you're technically not downtown anymore. Downtown is when you are on the gate. So yeah, so now you're gonna see more people in the streets finally, no, because now we can actually leave the house to go for a little walk, but just around our houses. We cannot go for a big walk or nowhere far away, but it is something, because we were for a long time, we were not able to go anywhere, just locked in the house, so it was not fun at all. So here is the police. Hopefully they don't gonna ask my documents, because I left the documents home and they're checking everyone's documents. So I'm gonna go to this way so the police don't see me, pretend that they don't see them. So this is a very old building here as well. There's a shop. This is a very famous lady in Vicenza that no one knows if it's a man or if it's a woman, and it's very cool that we see her biking right now, because she is very entertaining. She bikes on really high heels and with a purse, but we don't know if it's she or is he, but it's okay. So this is a cool building that we have here. That's kind of divided in half, because they start making the building and they run out of money. So let's go from here, and you know, this is the drug people. There's a lot of people that use drugs in Vicenza. They're not really poor, they're just like on this situation because of drugs. Because there are a lot of people addicted to heroin here, a lot. Yeah. And we're gonna go to the course of Palade just so we don't pass to the police. But we can go to this way here. And we come back to the main street. Every shop is closed here since the March 9, okay? So everything is closed. The only thing open here is the supermarket. And now they let the bookshops to open, but just 2 times a week. And as well they let the store that sells baby clothes open, because the newborns needs clothes, you know, but they're just open as well 2 times a week. So everything is being closed for more than a month, and also shoe shops and everything. So now there's a lot of people out today. It usually is pretty empty here the last weeks, you know, but usually here is Sunday today. Usually it's full of people. So this is not the normal thing here. This is the main church of Vicenza, and this church was bombed on the Second World War. So I'm gonna show you guys what they did. The whole church was bombed. You can still see the scars of the bombs here, right? But this facade survived, and that came down. So they just kept the facade because it's marble, and they built behind all with bricks. So it's all pretty new. This one new, I say 80 years old, 80 years old. And let me bring you guys to the main square. And now what's going on here? So now apparently on May they're gonna start to open some things here, but not everything, very slowly. And Mattia and I, we already had a plan to leave Italy, but before the VAR, before everything. So we will be leaving a little bit earlier as we can. So as soon as everything opens, we're gonna try to sell everything we have, and then we're gonna go to live on a sailing boat that we have in Venice. This is one of my favorite little bars here. It's sad to see closed. It's very old, This is a medieval tower as well. It's the trash collector. They are still working, of course. The city, even with the lockdown, see, they're keeping the city very clean. It's very nice. So it's good. This is the post office. This post office was built on the Mussolini era, so it's all made with fascist and Nazi architecture. It's the guy that asks money for the street, another drug addict. It's a big problem here downtown. A lot of people asking for money. They're all addicted to heroin. There's a big problem here of that. So now we are entering on the main square here. That's called Piazza dei Signori. As you can notice, everyone is wearing masks. This is my favorite gelateria in Vicenza. They make really good gelato here. And the guy that works here is very nice. Very, very nice. So now we are entering in the square in a little bit. So. And then what happened to us as well, job-wise, is that Mattia was working in a restaurant, so the restaurant of course closed, so he's not working anymore. And with the classes, now teaching the classes, of course I cannot teach anymore either. But I've been doing some online classes. So this is the Palladio. Palladio is a famous architect of Vicenza, and that is the one that designed this beautiful building here. I'm gonna show you guys here the square. Look how beautiful it is here. There's a lot of people today for being on quarantine. This is the most people I've seen in months. In months, no, in the whole quarantine time. There's a lot of people. Everyone is leaving their homes. So, this is the main square. This is the old governor's house. This is the Basilica Palladiana. It's a nice tower. That's the Leone di San Marco. That's the symbol of Veneto. Veneto is our region here. Now I'm gonna show you guys inside here the Basilica. See, another drug addict. Probably getting some drugs because there is a mount there, you see? It's a historical thing. And look. Probably they left some drugs there for him. So this is our Basilica here. It's crazy. We just walked for 13 minutes and we saw already 3 people, the druggies of Vicenza. So here is the Basilica. Now we're gonna go down later, guys. I'm gonna come back there where that guy is to show you guys what is there. So you guys are gonna see what is in there. This is my favorite bar here in Vicenza. It's called Grottino. The owner here is super nice and very nice drinks. Now I'm gonna show you guys the bridge. This is the back of the Basilica. It's another square. And this used to be the prison of Vicenza. You see? All those things. And they say that they used to hang people right here. So they'll be executing the people right there. Back on the days, no? See here. We have some beautiful, Easter eggs here. But I'm gonna show you guys something about this place. So this is Pasticceria Venezia, and they can see the video. I hope they see this video. They are completely assholes. Assholes. Do not come ever here if you come to Vicenza. They are assholes. They treat my friend really bad here one time, and I heard so many stories, so don't come here. Now this one is a good coffee shop. It's called Café Pigafetta. That's one of the best coffees in the world, I would say. Really one of the best coffees. I'm gonna show you who is Pigafetta. So that's the Café Pigafetta. No? They are inside here. And this is the Pigafetta house. And who was Pigafetta? Pigafetta, he was a rider from Vicenza, and that's his house here. And he went to the first around the world trip with a sailing boat with Magellano. So that's his home. You see his house is all strange architecture and strange things because he went to so many different places in the world, and he copied some architecture, some windows. You see, it's all like different house. What makes really cool. So the door as well have a lot of details, and it's very nice. It's very well. See, it's very nice here. Now I'm gonna go show you guys the bridge, a very famous bridge here. This bridge have more than 400 years old, and it's very pretty. It's very pretty. Okay, here. So this bridge here is called Ponte San Michele. And now, why the bridge is so high like that? Because this bridge here, it used to come a lot of boats, and the boats will come from Venice, no? And they have to pass under the bridge, so they made a big bridge, because back in the days, 400 years ago, there was easier to transport things and people by the rivers, the canals, no? So from here they would be direct to Venice. Then there was no highways or anything. This area here of Vicenza used to be the port. That's why this neighborhood is called Le Barche. That means the boat neighborhood, because there was a lot of boats here. Those were like the boat garages. So maybe here as well. So now we can't see anymore there because the earth took over. Now we're gonna bring you guys on the bridge, that bridge. So let's walk there. Yeah, so with our jobs, coming back to what I was talking, since we can't do classes anymore, I'm still doing it, some online cooking classes. And with that, sometimes it's free, everyone can join. You can just add me on Facebook, it's Lucas Migliorelli, and then you can be part of the classes, it's free. But some people leave a donation, so that's been helping us a lot because we have no income since March, but already on February, all the tourists that will come here to my cooking classes or to my events, everyone canceled. And in January, I took vacation. I did not know about this virus, no? So I am without work January, February, March, and April. So these classes have been helping me a lot. This is an interesting house here as well. You see, it's like an Arabic house. Probably because this house was a merchant from Venice, and he went to Saudi Arabia or those places and he copied the architecture. And this is a Venetian house. Now it's Venetian because of the windows. The Venetians make houses like this. You see, it used to be all painted. Now the painted faded, but it used to be all painted, and look at that nice door and everything. Now we're gonna go to the bridge, guys. Let's go to the bridge. There's a lot of people today out. I already say that, but I'm surprised that I am out as well. But a few days ago, when you walk here, it was like a ghost town. It was like no one downtown. Like no one. Now here is that bridge that we saw from the other bridge, the Ponte San Michele. And this bridge is very romantic when you walk here on the normal days, you know. There's always like younger couples here kissing and loving each other. And a lot of younger kids as well, because there's a school nearby here, so they come here to hang out and have a little wine, beer, whatever. So they are always hanging out here. This house is always pretty. They always put pretty flowers. This year not so much, but look at how pretty. They're probably cleaning the house. The carpet is out, so. And that's the bridge that we were. This is the bridge that you guys saw it, see? And here, guys, you can still see the boat garages, but they're covered by the plants, so we cannot really see anymore. But you kinda can see it. This house is pretty as well. It's a Venetian house as well. Now we're gonna go back to the main square, Piazza dei Signori. See here this. Yeah, and another sad thing that they're saying here is that the economy of Italy, you probably lose 12% just this year. So Italy will lose 12% of the economy. But it's okay. It comes back. You know, can't do anything about it. A lot of business here are struggling because now it's seasonal. Now it's springtime. It was supposed to be full of tourists, full of people on the bars. So look where we are back here. Me, for example, this time of the year I work a lot because I have a lot of tourists that come here from Germany, from United States, from Australia, from everywhere. And no one, of course, is coming anymore. So everyone lost a lot of money because of the coronavirus. The churches are open. I'm gonna show you guys here how is inside this one. It's a small one. So the churches are always open, no? But they don't do mass anymore. But if you wanna go inside and check it out and pray, you can go. Let's go to this way. So we avoided the police because I saw the police there and I don't want the police to stop me and I don't have my ID with me. Because they're stopping everyone all the time. And if you don't have your documents to prove that you live nearby, they can give you a fine. And the fine is pretty expensive. And I don't want to pay the fine. But I don't think they're stopping anyone. So many people out. This is a very cute street, guys, and on that window there is an opera singer that lives there. She's a famous opera singer, and every day at 6 o'clock she sings over there. So I'm gonna pause here and I'm gonna show you guys. I have an older video of her singing it. So she lives right there on that flag there. And that's her singing. Cool, no? So every day at 6 o'clock, all the neighbors here, they're all watching her, and she's been doing that for a long time. So it keeps the more of the people up, you know? This is an abandoned church they don't use anymore. Let's see if the cops are here. Let's see. Yeah, they're right there, see? So I'm gonna go from this way. They're gonna come to me. So here's another nice church. This tree is very pretty in springtime, but now it's already late spring, so it's green. This is a cool thing that they wrote in this house here. So they wrote pretty much here, it's written in Latin, it's not in Italian, that a guy was killed in this house. So very weird, no? To write this on, on a house, but it's written there. So it's a part of the history of the city. And this is the end of my street. So this is the Corso Palladio, okay? That's the end of my street. I'm gonna show you guys the house of the famous architect. No one knows for sure if it's his real house or not, from Andrea Palladio, but it's a cool house anyway, so I'm gonna show you guys anyway. So his house supposedly is this one here. And I'm gonna show you guys here a little bit. Look how cool this house looks like. Let me enter here so you guys can see it. It's little, but it's cool. And here they have this face. They twist like this. And they say that the people throw hot oil on who come here, so little creepy. Now I'm gonna show you guys the theater. It's closed, but I will show you guys anyway. Every park and every beach in Italy are closed. We're not supposed to go there. No one can go to the beach, no one can go to any park. And this is gonna be at least until the May 4th. Then maybe they're gonna slowly open, but we don't know yet. So this is the theater of Vicenza. We're not gonna go inside because it's closed, but I'm gonna show you guys from the gate. This is a museum. And this is the theater. This is supposedly is the oldest covered theater in the world. It's called Teatro Olimpico. It's really old. Because before the theaters were all open, and I heard that this is was the first one. So let me put my look at this. Pretty cool, no? Too bad we can't go inside because they have a lot of cool sculptures. But we can't go in, so you can see from here anyway. Something. Okay. Now let's go back to my home. Look at the big flag they have here. This is the movie theater of Vicenza. And we're going to avoid the police. Going through this way. Because I don't want to get fined. So it's okay. A lot of homes in Vicenza are being under construction, kinda. They're refurbishing a lot of homes. See this? Guys, I hope this church is open so I can show you guys. This is a very nice church. It's closed. It's okay. Maybe one day you guys come here and then you can see. So I put a curiosity. Inside is very nice. Yeah, so I live in Vicenza. Tell you a little bit my story of Vicenza. I live here now for 7 years. So I was living in UK before, and it was not a good living there for me because I was not making a lot of money. I was living in London. Everything was so expensive, you know. Then I started to research another town to move, and I was thinking, I don't want to live in a place with rain anymore. I want to live in a nice place with sun and with a better quality of life. So then I picked Italy, no? Because my family is from Italy. I already have the Italian citizenship, so I have 2 citizenships because I am Brazilian and Italian, no? Then I thought, but maybe I go to Italy, and even if I make less money there, the life is gonna be better. So then I came. I arrived in Vicenza 7 years ago with just one suitcase with 20 kilos, like a normal suitcase for the airplane, you know. And then I start my business here, the cooking with Lucas. And then now I am living again. That's my story of Vicenza. It was good to live here. Now I'm done. Honestly, I'm done of living here. I miss to live close to the beach, to live close to the ocean, you know. But I cannot complain. The city was a good town to live. And this flag here, guys, I'm gonna show you guys. This flag is the flag of Venice. Venice is our region here, in Italian it's called Veneto, and that's the flag of Veneto. So Vicenza is not really far away from Venice. It's like by train, like 50 minutes. We take the train all the time there because I have a lot of friends there and my boat is in Venice. So we go there. I go there at least 2 times a week. When I'm not working here, I'm always there because I really like Venice. I prefer Venice than Vicenza. I'm gonna show you guys something cool here. So this is the museum. It's kind of new museum here. For the Museum of Palladio. Look how pretty that is. You notice everyone is wearing masks, right? If you don't wear a mask, you got a fine here now. Too bad, now the tree is green. This is a cherry tree on a spring. It's beautiful. And now we are back to the main street. Let's see if the cops are there. They're still there. Look at them, they're still there. Now this is my street again, guys. Corso Palladio. And we're going to go now to Corso Fogazzaro. Corso Fogazzaro is another nice street close here to us. This is pretty common in the cities in Italy. You have a sidewalk and it's covered. So then when it's rain or when it's sunny, you're protected. And who built the house, of course, they get extra space up there. Look at this beautiful columns. The city is very nice. Lot of nice architecture here. This is a nice coffee shop as well, but now everything is closed, guys. There's nothing open. There's nothing open. And this is a bit strange, but after we started this pandemic here, the bells are like this all the time, and I never know why. Sometimes they tell why, sometimes they don't say why, but it's all the time like this. Now we go to Corso Fogazzaro. Have nice clothes. This is another very nice building. The old movie theater. So this huge flag they put here. Now we're gonna go back to the Corso Palladio, and then we are back to my place. I'll show you guys some interesting things on that street as well. This is a thing as well that we see a lot in Italy. Graffiti. Even the word graffiti comes from Italian. I don't know why, but they do this. And guys, stay on the video because I'm gonna go back to the square and I'm gonna show you guys where the guy was getting his drugs from. You guys are gonna be so surprised. I was so surprised. I never seen that here before. So stay here. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna go back there. It is really nice weather here today. It's the first nice day of weather. Like it's warm and it's a day that I think I could even go to the beach on it. It's a nice day. That's why everyone is out as well. So look where we are back. We are back to the main street. That's the street where I live, right there, right? So I'm just gonna show you guys one thing, and then I'm gonna bring you guys back to the square to show you guys something interesting there. Where the guys were taking the drug, what is that thing? So Vicenza have been through many wars, many bad situations, and we can still see a lot of the scars on the buildings. I'm gonna show you one scar that stayed here on the war, on the Napoleonic wars. Okay, so when we had the war with Napoleon here? Napoleon came to Vicenza, and he threw one cannonball on the wall, right? And what they did is they put this cannonball here to remember that war. So that's pretty interesting. This building is old, guys. Look how strange faces they have here. This was for sale. They sold it for 4 million euros. I'm gonna show you guys the building. It's a lot of money for this, I think. If I had 4 million euros, I would buy a property in the ocean, not in Vicenza. Okay guys, so I'm gonna bring you guys to the square again. We're gonna be transported there telematic. So I'm not gonna make the movie again here, so it doesn't get bored. And they're gonna show where the guy was taking the drugs from. Okay, so see you there in a second. In a second we're there. So guys, we're back here to the main square because I wanna show you guys where the guy was getting his drugs from. What is pretty sad to see this. Vicenza, when I moved here, yes, there was a lot of problems, but now every year is getting worse in a sense of security. There's a lot of people shooting heroin here. 2 days ago I saw a guy shooting heroin in front of my house, and the police is here. They don't care. They pretend they don't see anything. So I want to show you guys. So here is the Basilica Palladiana, and this is a very historical thing in Vicenza. This is the medieval thing, okay, the place where you could put a secret note to tell if someone is doing something wrong, no? Some idiot painted everything here, and this is made with marble, but maybe someone will clean up. See, they said, and that's where the guy was getting his drugs, inside the mouth. Crazy, yeah? So this is it, guys. Look how pretty is the ceiling here. See? That's it. Yeah, so like what I was saying, that Vicenza is getting bad. Just 2 months ago, someone tried to rob my car. They broke the glass of my car, and they tried to take it, but they could not. So it's another reason why I can't wait to get my boat and get out of here, because I don't feel completely, not safe, but I lived in Brazil and I live in worse places. It's just not good. It's just not good to be here anymore, for me at least. So I'm ready to go. Of course, we're gonna see problems everywhere where we go, but it's gonna be different problems. I'm tired to see the same problems over and over, and what they do is the police pretends they don't see, and the government pretend they don't see. But when it's to give fines for people like me that work and do the stuff correct, they fine us. When is to get those people, look at them here again. Those are the guys that I saw shooting heroin in the arms. What they do? They do nothing. They pretend that they don't exist. And that's it. I don't think they need to go to the jail or anything. They need help, you know. They need help to leave the drugs, find a job. They need the help. So that's it here, guys. See, like I saw the same guys here just a few days ago. These guys here, they were shooting like heroin right in the arms. So that's the situation here. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna leave you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed your tour in Vicenza. And sorry that I brought up these drug stories of these guys. And I see you guys in next videos. We're gonna be making next videos of cooking. We're gonna be sailing pretty soon, so it's gonna be a nice channel. So if you like it, subscribe to our channel, Captain Cook. Why Captain Cook? Because since we're gonna be sailing and I am a chef, we're gonna be sailing and cooking. So the idea is sailing, do like little sailing videos and some cooking classes on between, you know. So cooking some simple foods that if we can do in a boat, you can do it as well in your houses. So follow us on the YouTube, Captain Cook, and if you like this video, put a like on. If you don't like the video, put a don't like on as well. Another thing I'm gonna ask you guys is to write the comment on the video. Where are you from? Because I'm curious to know where the people are watching this video are from. So write where you're from as well, okay? And I'm gonna show you guys that I'm gonna finalize it with the very nice shop here. And then I'm gonna finalize the video. Look at this shop. Flower shop. Flower shops are open here as well, they can open. But look at this, how pretty flowers they have out. Pretty, no? Look at this, guys. Look at all these flowers. See? Beautiful, no? Very nice. That's the owner of the flower shop. Very nice guy. Ciao!